If you're editing in CapCut and you just want to zoom in on a clip, clean, intentional, and without overthinking it, this is the way to do it. Now, I'm not going to overteach this and I'm not going to turn this into a full-blown tutorial, but what I want to do is show you how I use zoom in these real edits and why it actually matters more than people think. Now, I'm going to share how to do this on both desktop and mobile, and you can do this with the free version of CapCut as well. You do not need the Pro. Now, before I show you the zoom effect, I want to know, how long have you been editing for, and what is the purpose of your editing right now? Are you doing it for business? Are you doing it for personal? Are you doing it for shorts, long form? I want to know all that information because I want to be able to create the best videos for you guys going forward. So let's go right into the phone first. Now I'm going to be sharing with you two types of zooms. One's just going to be a quick jump cut. The other one's going to be a slow duration one. I'm going to show you how to do both on mobile and desktop. So first, I'm going to pull up my mobile phone and I'm going to use this video that I shot in the car right here. If I want to do real quick a zoom cut from where I'm farther away to close up, or maybe close up to farther away, all I need to do is split the video, and then of the new video, I'm either going to pinch the screen closer or farther away. So for example, in this video, I'm as far as I can be in the video because that's what I shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip where I want to clip. So maybe it's right before I talk. I'm going to split it here. And when I start talking, all I'm going to do is pinch and zoom in. So now when you watch from the original video, it goes like this. It just zooms in right on me, okay? Now maybe I let it go a few seconds and I make another point and I want it to zoom back out. All I'm going to do is I'm going to split that again. I'm going to pinch the screen. I'm going to zoom out until it's back to where I like it. So now, watching from the beginning, it zooms in. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to hit the next cut. Now it jumps back out, okay? So again, that's more of a jump cut because it's very direct. There's no duration to that. Super easy to do. Now I'm going to show you how to do it in a duration, meaning that it takes a couple seconds, or it could take 10 seconds, however long as you want, to get to whatever the end goal is. So if it's zooming in progressionally or if it's zooming out progressionally, it's going to be either one. All you're going to do is you're going to click on the clip. Now if you look to the right of the screen, there is a keyframe button. It's the diamond with the plus next to it. This is where you're going to do all those types of zooms. So right now I need to start it wherever I want to start it. So let's say I'm going to this clip and I'm like right here, I want to start zooming in on this clip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that plus. You can see now it's a minus, which means I can delete it, get rid of it, or I can keep that where it is. Now I'm going to go to however far until I want to finish that zoom in or whatever. In this case, it's zoom in. Let's say it's 5 seconds. I'm going to put another keyframe there. So I'm going to click that plus. Now you can see the diamond is highlighted red. When I'm over it and it's not red like this, where it's white, it's not going to change anything. Once it's red, now it'll change something. So all I'm going to do now is pinch in on that screen. So now when I go back, okay, you can see the other keyframe is here and then the second one is here. I'm going to go back to the first one. Watch what happens. Slowly zooming in on me as we go until we get to that keyframe, then it's going to freeze, okay? If I wanted to do it again, I can let it go, maybe to the 20-second mark. I'm going to hit it again, and now I'm going to have it zoom out like this. So it might look like this now. Let's see where all the keyframes are. This is my first one, and then this is my second one. Zooms back out. You see it's going back to the original spot. Now what I might want to do, again, this is where we kind of mix it up. Maybe I want to add that jump cut back in there. So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to split it, take the next clip. I'm going to zoom in. So then it would look like this. And then it zooms in on the video. The reason we do all these zoom cuts and stuff is just to keep getting attention from the viewer, because we like a lot of movement. And nowadays, especially with short form content, people like to keep that attention. And in order to do that, we need to do little things to alter the video that's going to make it more appealing and always grab the attention back to the screen, rather than someone, having their own thoughts, thinking somewhere else, or really not focusing on your video. So in mobile, that is how you do that. Again, you can do jump cuts or you can do a slow zoom. Using those keyframes are super crucial to doing that, and you can also get creative once you start doing it a little bit more. Now I'm going to pull up my desktop and show you how to do it on desktop. All right, on desktop, it's a little bit different. Similar idea, it's just in different places. So right here, every time I want to use a clip and I want to edit it, I have to click on it. So you can either click on it on the timeline or just click on it on the screen. So I click on it here, and then you're going to see this panel comes up with other things I can use to edit. Now, what I'm going to do, okay, let's say I want to get to here, and let's start with just the jump cuts, the quick jump cuts. I have to split the clip, okay? If you look up here, it tells you all different things that you can do, okay? The split is right here. So if you don't know exactly which one it is, it'll hover over it, it'll tell you, okay? So I'm going to split the clip here. Let's say I want this one to be zoomed. The next clip I'm in, I want it to be zoomed. I'm just going to drag it. I'm going to position it to the middle so it looks clean. And then I can go back to right before it and then watch what happens. So I just zoomed in on a quick jump cut. Okay, again, all I would have to do is keep splitting it at different spots where I want it. If I wanted to zoom back out, maybe I go here, I hit that, and then on the new clip, I'm going to bring it back out like this. And now, if I go to that clip, now it zooms it back out. Okay, now, how we're able to get that slow zoom on this one, whether we're zooming in and out, this is where it's a little different of placement. It's not up here on this, which I wish it was, but it's not here. Instead, up to the right, there's a thing called basic. Now, these are all different things you can do to your video. You're going to click on basic, scroll down a little bit, and right here where it says transform, you're going to see something to the right that you're going to notice, these diamonds again. These are all your different keyframes. Now, you can get very specific on these. You can hit keyframes just for the positioning of the video. You can hit it for rotating it or scaling it in and out, which is really all you're going to do is scaling in and out. So let's say I go here, and I'm going to start with this keyframe. So I'm going to add the first keyframe. I haven't touched the video yet. All I did was add the keyframe to know this is where I want the transition to start. Then maybe I go 5 seconds, and then I'm going to hit it again. Except when I hit it this time, I'm still hovered over it. Now I add my zoom. Okay, so I pinched in on the screen. I zoomed it in. So now if I go back to the beginning of that clip, this is what you're going to see. And you're going to see my mess ups too. But you can see how it slowly zoomed in. Now if I want to zoom out, again, I'm going to wait till whatever spot I want it to zoom out. I'm going to add that keyframe again. But this time I'm going to go back to where I was. So I'm going to go back like this. Size it. So now, if I'm here, now it's going to zoom back out, just like this. Slow zoom out. And again, the longer you want it to zoom, the longer you just got to do the spaces in between these keyframes. Or if you want it closer, then you just do it closer together. If at any point you mess up and you want to get rid of one of them, like this one right here, I'm hovered over it right now. I'm going to go over here, and it's going to let me delete it. Hang on, let me click on the clip. Right there, see how it highlights? Now it can let me delete it. You can tell that before when I was over here, it won't let you delete it because you're not hovered on it. So what I do is I try to click on it, and then it's going to highlight blue, hit delete. Now we're back to the original. So maybe I was like, that was too far. I want to move it closer. Now I add it here. And then I can also, if I didn't want to pinch the screen like that, I can also just do this and scale it. So now you'll see what happens. So now it's a little bit quicker. See how quicker zoomed in? And again, once I finish, it's going to stop exactly wherever it's at now. So after watching this video, you guys are going to now be experts on how to zoom in on CapCut, whether it's mobile or desktop. And if you want to see more videos like this, guys, make sure you smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.